Hi everybody, welcome to the stream. Bow Wow's getting ready for his nap, so he might be making some wolf sounds. Thank you for buying me this, Forrest. I'm excited. I'm a little nervous though, can't lie. I'm a little nervous, a little scared. Hi Jason, hi Solja, hi Nightbot, Sally. Alright, so from what I've gathered, this game is a game where you're kind of trying to figure out what happened to this family. Hi Mookie, welcome in. Surprised you're not shopping. So that's what we're going to be doing. Also, I wanted to say, Forrest, I don't know if you've ever played the game Gone Home. And for any of you that are interested in playing that game in the future, I'm about to spoil it. But this game, even though I've never seen anybody play this, the premise of it kind of reminds me of that game. I played that back in like 2017, I think, and it was a game where you had to go through this house that's basically abandoned and find out what happened to this family. And it wasn't a horror game, but it had like some elements, like, I don't know, it was creepy. It wasn't a horror game, but it was creepy. Going through dead people's houses creeps me out. So yeah. Yeah, Forrest, if Andy adjacent people come in here saying, oh my gosh, this part is gonna be great, I need you to be on their ass, not agreeing with them and high-fiving them, Forrest. Alright guys, let's take a look at this. But yeah, Gone Home was kind of like that. Granted, I did see that like I think this game is a little more well done based on what I read in terms of like the graphics and everything, but yeah, I guess we're about to see. So we're holding a book here. This is a really cool like way to start the game. This is how the game started, by the way. This is the main menu, I think. We'll look at this in a second, but let's take a look. So it says Edith Finch. So this is, we're playing as Edith, I'm guessing, and this is, oh, I can, okay, this is why I don't need to play these kinds of games. Okay, Edith Finch. Okay, it's a little low. Why the character sound like Forrest? Forrest, did you voice act this bitch? Let's see. I'm a little deaf, so. Oh, okay, gotcha. So we don't know for sure. Okay, we're going in not knowing. Okay.
With the house.
See, this is why these games be creeping me out.
Someone had put up a chain link fence, but it looked like I wasn't the first person to hop it.
That's really cool how the text pops up. That's so cool. I like that.
My brother Milton disappeared when I was 4. It was like the house just swallowed him up.
Race mix, Indian/white. The fuck? We already got somebody missing in this bitch? Oh, hell no. This is cool.
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
You lived inside that? Okay, maybe that's something else in the distance. This makes me want to get cozy and lay next to the lake or something. That's right, Jason. Let him know. Yeah, but I gave you a heads up though, Mookie. So suck my Welch's grape. How about that?
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
What the hell? Take them shits out and read them. This bitch we're playing as Forest is pissing me off. I like how you can like see her necklace and her little belly. Oh, that's so cute.
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
Well, actually, I really didn't spoil it though. I didn't even say what I was gonna say. I just said like what the premise of the game is. I didn't say the spoiler. I could though. Now y'all done had a good enough heads up. All I really said is you just go through the house and you try to figure out what
My
happened to
mother
the
left me
people.
a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked.
Can you guys hear the game okay? I mean, y'all should be able to read them big ass letters though. If you can't see that, then you need some glasses.
She thought I'd know. Or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
Can we die? Oh, I can walk over here? Oh shit. Shit, might as well. This kind of creepy. I'm scared.
Even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
I have so many questions, like why did she leave and what happened to the brother that went missing and all that shit. Oh, we have a cute little bridge here.
The woods around the house have always been uncomfortably silent. As if they're about to say something, but never do.
Now, that game creeped me out, though, because... I don't know. It was just something about the house that was creepy. It was set in the 90s, I think, and it was about this girl that went back to the house, and she was trying to figure out what happened to her younger sister, and her younger sister turned out to be gay, I think, and she was, like, having a relationship with this girl, and I don't know if the sister, like, self-deleted or something. I don't know if her and the girlfriend, like, self-deleted together or something like that. But then the game had some, like, weird side stories, like, there was, like, an uncle living in the basement or something, and then when you find the key to get to the basement, there was, like, some fucking pentagram on the ground with candles. I don't know. It was some weird shit. That game was weird. It was a good game, like, for what it was worth, but it had some side stories that I don't feel they ever fully explained, and it just kind of left you like, I thought this was about a gay bitch. This is about some demonic shit in the basement all of a sudden. Like, it's just weird. Yeah, you probably do, Forrest. You've probably seen it. Because it seems similar to this, but I'm sure the stories are drastically different, but this reminds me of the Rachel Lambert missing posters in Life is Strange. Oh, so does this lead you to the house as well, or is... This looks like it might be a little different area. Oh, wait. Is this really her fucking house?
The house was exactly like I remembered it.
What?
The way I'd been dreaming about it.
That's a very cool house. What the fuck? There's another missing poster. Hi, Marissa. Yes, they do. They do. Because that game, like, it just took a turn. There were quite a bit of like side stories. Like the main part of the game was about the younger sister, who she turned out to have been gay, and it's set in the '90s, so it's not as like accepted and whatnot. That was the main story, but then it had some side stories about like I don't know, people was cheating on each other, the parents were cheating on each other, something like that. It was weird, and then the lights would be flickering, and I'm like, is this a horror game, or is like what is this? It creeped me out though. There was nothing like except for like the stuff with the
As a
uncle or
child,
whoever.
the house made me uncomfortable.
That part was like horror, I guess, but outside of that, it wasn't a horror game, but it was creepy to me. I hope you did too, Marissa. Thank you so much. Hi, Kojo. What encourages you to snoop around this game? Mookie, please stop texting me stupid shit.
People in a way I couldn't put into words.
It makes me uncomfortable too, main character. I agree.
Now,
This is a really
as
cool house though.
17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
Shit, me too. Me and her are on the same page. I like her. Why does this remind me of like a Pixar house, guys? Like, look at what is that? What are those? I'm excited to explore it though. I was expecting like a basic ass house, not something with 7 stories. This is cool. More wind chimes.
The house felt like it had always been here. Even the swing set was older than my mother.
This is really pretty. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of too. I was thinking of
I
Up.
heard something moving around in the garage.
Oh, hell no. Can you run in this game? Because when I hold shift, it zooms in, which I'm fine if you can't. Oh, all my shit on ultra. I got it like that. Just kidding. um, yeah, I don't, wait, let me see, controls. I don't want a reticle on. Maybe you can't. I mean, it seems like a game you wouldn't be able to run in, but she walking a little slow.
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
How old are you now?
The power had been turned off the night we left.
So it's about to get dark in this bitch? Oh, hell no. Oh, wow. Grain glow. I'm breaking and entering.
For the first time in years.
Edie, Dawn, Lewis, Milton, and Edith. (2010).
I felt like I was home.
I'm scared. Oh, shit. Well, I mean, okay, I see. So, if if they have mail from 7 years ago, does that mean it's 2017 then? Since the calendar's on 2010? That's what I'm thinking.
But instead of a family, there were just memories of one.
I need to pay attention. You know I be having ADHD for us. If I miss anything that they already say, let me know. Edith, Edie, Lewis, and Dawn. Okay, so Edie is the grandma. Dawn's the mom, I guess. Lewis is Edith's brother. Why do I feel like they all have the same damn name, but just the letters are switched around? That's what it feels like. And then I guess Milton is the dad. In loving memory of Lewis Finch. Oh yeah, Lewis, isn't Lewis the brother that went missing? Let me see. Okay, beloved brother to Edith. Yep. Son of Dawn. Great grandson to Edie. Yep. Oh, great grandson. So this is their great grandma. That's not even their grandma. Holy shit. Okay. Memorial Service, Finch Family Cemetery, 2141 Fireweed Road. Hi, Knock. Oh, Lewis is the older brother. Milton is the second. Oh, okay, okay. Gotcha. The Holiday Feast, Witch's Kitchen, A Viking's Belly, Tasting Thailand, The Nordic Cookbook, Weird Recipes, Flour, Salt, Water, Yeast, Northwest Chef.
Like how only one restaurant would deliver to our house, so we had Chinese a lot.
I mean, y'all do live in the middle of nowhere, so. And this was back in the day before DoorDash.
Or how after Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly. The table was still a wreck from the night we left.
What pot scares you? This? Why does the pot scare you? It's okay though. I'd be getting scared of irrational things too, so I'm with you, Forrest. It probably would have scared me too had I been looking at it.
It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
You know what's crazy though? This is nothing compared to Tabitha's house in Scarlet Hollow. Whew. Nothing. This is fucking normal compared to her shit.
My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great Grandma Edie living in a nursing home.
So the mom wanted her to kick her out? This house
Nothing
is
in
really
the house
pretty.
looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth.
So like when Tabitha has smiled at us in Scarlet Hollow and she needed to close her mouth? Like that? I was just trying to see if any of these are real books. Because sometimes they are in games. Dawn Finch, living room. Would you guys live here? Based on what we've seen so far?
Even the fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house, after it sank.
Oh my gosh. The way the letters just went up the chimney. That was cool. Okay, so I'm noticing she's saying Edie. And she's not saying mom. Even though we haven't necessarily gotten confirmation that this is Edith, but I'm just pointing out that she said Edie. She did not say mom, so that's just something I'm noting. Hell no. We need to check in the house for okay. That little kid looks slow. It's funny, I've seen this game played before and I never noticed the pots until Forrest mentioned them. So Forrest would not stay here. Oh yeah, I'm getting the names mixed up. Still though, she still didn't say grandma though. Like it still kind of applies. Maybe not as much, but... Oh, you're talking about this shit. I see. But yeah, I don't call my grandma... Well, actually, to be fair, I did call my great-grandma by her first name, typically. So, I guess it just depends. I mean, it seems like this great-grandma, like, was around them a lot, though. I didn't really know my great-grandma all that well, so it makes sense for me to call her by her first name. But I would still say, like, grandma and then her first name. So you would live here, Mookie. What about you, Knock? Would you live here? Jason's trying to figure out if you're scared of this house, Mookie. Hold on, wait, her nails are cute. Oh, hell no. Ah!
Great Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
Great Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara. Who the fuck are they? Oh, Barbara Finch. Okay. Was she into movies? My friend Bigfoot. Okay. So Barbara was an actress or a director. Okay, bitch. Fuck it up. Hell yeah. It's looking... Oh, wait. No, I don't want to go to the basement. That's creepy. Okay, we'll go down there in a second. Let's look over here. Oh, shit. Who is this for? Was this for Edie? I've always wanted to, like, ride on one of these. I wanted to ride on one of those like it's a fucking roller coaster.
My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
That's sad. I can't imagine dealing with that. Oh, I like this shit. The little, like, gushy shit. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Did you guys see the outside of this house? I don't know if I'd live here. Especially next to the water. Imagine a bad storm and the house is 7 stories high.
A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night.
The whirlwind of that last night. And also, the house doesn't look very sturdy up there on that other... shit. I know what I'm saying makes no sense, but... Basically, the part where it's, like, super tall, that shit don't look... I don't know. Okay, let's go.
Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
Let me open this again. See, little shit like that creeps me out in these games. Like, I know that's not scary, but it's just creepy. Okay, let's go. Let's head upstairs. I do think the view is very pretty, though. I think you're right about that, Mookie.
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
Oh my god, that scared me. I thought somebody was going to be standing there with a mask on. Who the fuck is that? Mookie's. Mookie's part of the family. I know I'm being really slow looking at stuff, but I don't know. I'm just exploring it. Like, I don't know. I'm just taking everything in because you can tell they put a lot of effort into the decorations and stuff. Molly, 1937 to 1947. The fuck happened to her?
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room. I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
It's a forest of books. Mookie. The Finches. So we have Molly, Barbara, Calvin, Sam, Walter, Odin, Edie, Sven, Dawn, Lewis, Sanjay, Kay, Gus, Gregory, Milton, and then Edith. So these are her brothers. Dawn's the mom. Edie lived a long ass time. 1917 to 2010 is crazy. So Dawn died in 2016. So she died last year. So did they all live in this house at some point? What the fuck? No wonder the house has 500 stories. Hold on, bruh. I gotta put on my glasses for this. This is a lot to unpack, chat. This is a lot to unpack. Box of good music, just like Five Nights at Freddy's too. I saw Corey Kenshin was in that one as well. I saw he was in the new Five Nights at Freddy's movie. I was like, period. I was like, hold on, let me expose my samurai bracelet. Samurai forever. Okay.
Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
I like her sweater.
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets.
20,000 Leagues Under the Sea.
Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
What the hell? Okay. I don't like this music.
From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
Oh gosh.
Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan.
This is what she was scared of? I would have been scared of that shit too. What the hell?
But I had no idea what was behind that door. To Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
Why the game saving? I'm scared. Okay, so this leads to Molly's room, which was the door that was locked out there.
I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole. Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
So they always kept her room hidden from them. That's interesting. This is a pretty room. Look, Forest Alice in Wonderland. The Jungle Book. So they do have, these are real books. That's awesome. You're so stupid, Mookie. Imagine having a desk that overlooks this. That's so pretty. This is like a little map of the house, it seems. Molly, 1937 to 1947. So this is the one that only made it to age 10.
I got the sense Edie had spent a lot of time here. Before my mom sealed the doors.
Yeah, for sure, because it doesn't look like it's been abandoned since then. Like, it definitely looks like someone's been in here, at least somewhat recently, I guess.
Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
That's so cute. The gerbil had its own room. There's a bed over there. There's different rooms. That's so cute. That's some shit I'd do for Bow Wow. That is so cute. December 1947. That's crazy. Oh, this stuff is so pretty. I want to look at all of it. Oh, they have Macbeth. I had a feeling these were real books because I was like, there's so many. Usually when games have a lot of books like that, they're usually real books. Okay, let's look at this, guys.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
We're playing as this bitch.
The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
Not her eating gerbil food. Damn, bitch, you got your own bathroom?
I kept eating and eating.
Oh my gosh. that hungry? Oh my
I
gosh.
ate a lot of things that night.
Don't you call Forrest a hoe again? This bitch eating gerbil food, toothpaste. I can't. They're neglecting the fuck out of
Then I
her.
heard chirping outside my window.
Bow wow.
It was a barn swallow going back to her nest.
Oh my god, is she about to eat the bird?
I reached out for her. And suddenly, I was a cat.
Bitch, are you high?
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
Oh, the cat's purring.
Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
This sounds like a story Brian would tell. So she's about to eat the cat, eat the bird.
I jumped and I almost got her. I could tell she was getting really tired. Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird. I gobbled her up. And suddenly, I was an owl. First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
I was trying to see if I could fly into that. So we're looking for a mouse, I guess? Oh, rabbits. Okay. Where the hell are they? I just saw them, but... Stop flying, bitch. Oh, there's some.
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger.
So this game is like Gone Home. It took a turn.
A mama rabbit. She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark.
What the fuck? What the hell do you have me playing, Forrest? Every game you have me playing always takes a fucking turn. Or a tumble.
I rolled off a cliff and into the ocean.
Holy
I
shit.
was hungrier than ever.
I thought we were gonna be fucking exploring a house. What the hell are we playing? Oh shit.
I wanted fat, juicy seals.
Get that motherfucker in. Where are you going, bitch? Forrest got me out here playing Jaws and shit.
I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
Remind you guys, Forrest had me play Mad Father, this, and also,
But I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water.
and Andy and
When I
Lele.
opened my eyes, everything had changed. Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
What the fuck are we playing? Yes, she's mentioned that game as well. What? I'm assuming that's some crazy ass shit too, right?
I was big, but I moved real quiet. I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
Ew! This is so fucking disgusting.
After the last passenger, I was still hungry. And across the water, I smelled something new.
Bruh.
Something I had to have, so I swam towards it. I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
This bitch hungry as hell. Aren't we back in her
I
room?
got closer and closer.
Bro, don't tell me you're about to eat your gerbil.
All of my stomach started growling. And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for
not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
So that's the story of Molly. No wonder this bitch only lived until 10 years old. She was outside
I can't
eating
describe it, but
bunnies
I
and
felt
shit.
like some part of Molly was still here.
Is there anything else to see in her room? I want whatever drugs Molly's on. This is where she was jumping and shit. Can I walk on this? Oh, okay.
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly. I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room.
No, little baby. It's a cockatiel. I want your cousins in this game, baby. She liked birds. Okay. I can get down with that. Okay, she likes snakes too. Bob. What's the cockatiel's name? Lurpy. Derpy. Derpy Jr. Furpy. Purply. Okay, the whole family's weird. Rob and Bob. Okay.
We got along, and it was a good place to hide from my mom.
Okay. I mean, I figured she was dreaming, but what the hell? I thought we were gonna get more, like, story about what the hell happened to her. But I guess she was an
Edie
imaginative
made me a pair of
little
gloves
tyke.
every year, just in time to replace the old ones. Louis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him.
Oh, Louis. This is the type of wall Mookie would have. So she was very artsy. She liked painting and decorating and
Her
sewing
room was like a
and
museum.
building.
For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune. Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan. On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind.
You're horrible, Mookie.
But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea.
This family's cursed. That's what it seems like.
Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island.
So Sven was Edie's husband. Okay. And Molly was Dawn's mom, I guess?
Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery. His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
wow, okay. How the hell I back out of this bitch? Oh, there we go.
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
I can tell. Okay, so Odin was Edie's husband. That's kind of insane. She was born in 1917. He was born in 1880. Let me do the math here. 1917 minus 1880. He was 37 when she was born. Oh my gosh. What the hell? Hi, VD. Welcome in. That is crazy. Okay. And then he died 1937. Ironically. Why do I feel like she'd have like the Great Gatsby or something in her room? Oh, the Odyssey. I feel like the Great Gatsby is gonna come up at least once in this house. The Mysteries of Death and Thereafter. Oh, he wrote that. Joining the Great Majority. Sven and Edie. Am I tripping? Hold on, let me see. Wait, was Odin her dad or was that her... Oh yeah, you're right. Wasn't Sven her husband? Am I crazy? Dude, who the fuck was Odin? Hold on. Pick it back up, bitch. I'm not done. I need to look at it again. This family tree is confusing me. Hell yeah. Me too, girl. Me too. Oh, shit. Period, girl. Me too, me too, me too. Mole man beneath the Finch house. What the hell?
Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious.
What the hell? Edie seemed very eccentric, too. Kind of like Molly. Okay, Odin is her dad. Okay, okay, okay. I was about to say, that motherfucker was 37. When she was born.
I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long, long time.
Edith Jr.
One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity.
72-year-old woman refuses to evacuate because of a little forest fire. That's some shit Mookie would do. Built 1937, Sven Finch.
When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
Hold on, Sven was kind of a zaddy.
Even in her 90s. Sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
Yeah, she seems very artsy and creative and fun and spunky. That's the vibe she gives me. Girl, what the fuck? This is her bathroom.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife, Kay, left on the house was the pink bathroom.
Grandpa
It was
Sam's
a pretty
first
big
wife,
trace.
Kay. This is some shit I would do. Aww. Baby Bubble Bonanza. This bathroom pissed you off? Yeah, cause like, what is this floor made of? It sounds like paper. The hell? Like, imagine getting out of the tub and you're just, I don't know, you're just stepping in this all day. It's kind of gross, honestly, but it's pretty to look at, I guess. There's a secret in this bathroom. Oh god, people about to be flying through the sky again. What is this?
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
What the fuck? Hello?
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
So this is like a dark room. Nice. It's a very interesting place to have one. Behind the bathroom, I guess. Murder probe clues exhausted. Couple turns land into native haven. Yeah, that's gross. Whose fucking room is this? Fort Sam. Okay, so this is Sam's room. Calvin. Who the fuck is Calvin? Okay. Sam and Calvin, I guess that's their kids. Sven and Edie's kids. So they were brothers. So Sam was very into like military stuff and shooting and hunting and that kind of shit, whereas Calvin was really into space and astronomy and whatnot. Huh.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin.
Oh, they're twins. Okay.
And that he never talked about him. I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it. My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom, and he did. At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again, and he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Oh my gosh, this motherfucker about to turn into a damn bird.
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it. I told him going around was impossible. Maybe if I hadn't said that.
Oh, he trying to go. What the hell?
Maybe if the wind hadn't picked up. Then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it. I think he'd already made up his mind. That's what I want to remember about my brother. The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
Oh my gosh, I
Calvin's
can't.
story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
He only lived to 11. That's crazy. Fucking Sam had him thinking that he had to prove him wrong and shit. That's crazy. Oh my gosh. He said, "Oh, you think I can't go make this shit go around? I'll show you, bitch." Damn, Calvin. Well, at least you got to fly, I guess. I'm sorry. It was
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
That's terrible, though. Oh, this is a nervous laugh knock. The hell?
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
Have we been up here? We have, right? Okay. Oh yeah, this is the top of the stairs. Okay, we have. Okay.
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
Hell yeah. She had too much time on her hands. Seems like she was only in one fucking movie, though.
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
Masters of Cinema.
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
So we need to go get the key.
Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box. And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Hello?
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
How much did they have to pay to be able to use this shit in this... to be able to use this fucking song in this game?
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
The old fridge rattled and grew still.
Oh dear!
Oh!
Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused.
He said, then act furious.
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
I like how it has me playing as her in this comic book style of art. That's really cool. I want to go up the ladder. I love how she still has this crutch. Y'all don't got no candy? All y'all got is apples in this bitch?
Walter, are you there?
Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Barbara turned, saw the hook man, and was speechless. He was quite smashing. And he couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
That night, she played her part beautifully. She thought about abandoning Walter, but just couldn't do it. Ali's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges groaned. He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
Bitch, if you don't walk faster. No urgency whatsoever.
Hookman had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was... At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Oh dear.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara she had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter? Hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear. Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
Okay, Mookie. Okay, okay, we get it. What the fuck? I like how her name is
Edie
in like a
told me all
Barbie
Barbara
font.
wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
So I'm confused. I need an explanation of what I just played. I'm very confused. Did she do that to herself? Like, the fuck? Oh wait, I don't know if this is where I want to go. Let me see. Oh yeah, I think I have to go that way. Whose room do you guys like the most so far? Yeah, we're gonna have to
I guess now
look
I
that
know
up.
why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box. Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
I bet, because what the hell? What the fuck? Who the hell is this?
Edie's father, Odin, built the original house.
Oh, that's Odin, okay.
It's funny. All those times I played with the music box and never found the basement key.
You probably didn't know to pull. Where the fuck is the music box? Is it downstairs? Got him. Pussy wussy is crazy. You mean pissy wussy? Pussy wussy. I'm sorry
Mom
for
said
saying
the
that.
basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
Wood putty.
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages.
It's a little dark down here.
I thought maybe she was hiding presents.
It's probably a way to another door.
It turned
Yep.
out she was hiding a lot more than that.
The
I
fuck?
remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone. She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could. If there's a pattern in all these stories, I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Well, clearly. This man had a fake window down here. The fuck?
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years. On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week. But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane. Having a schedule, living for today. I always expected to be dead tomorrow. But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything. Even a monster on the other side of the door.
Jason.
Almost friendly. And then one day, everything just stopped. Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of
Oh, I
being
didn't know I
afraid.
could do it like this. There we go. Ew, they look like eggs.
It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting. I have to leave while I still can.
So this is where he was staying the whole time. Bro, this house got so many layers to it, bro.
I know it's out there somewhere. Whatever killed Barbara and Molly and Calvin. Maybe this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day, even if it kills me. Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it. I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food. I don't mind if I only have a year left, or a month, or a single week. I'd be happy with one new day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
That motherfucker was down here the whole time. So she saw her great grandma come down here a few times, I think. I guess probably to maybe give him food or something. He was down here the whole time. Closed his bitch. I was about to say, did he even shower? But I mean, he had a bathroom down here. I guess he'd wash his dishes down here too. What the fuck?
I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
Bitch, you probably gonna die at the end of the game. That's just what happens with your family. Everybody just dies.
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter.
Kenny. Not the jelly still being here.
But if she never told me about an uncle under the house, I can only imagine what else she was hiding.
Hold on, guys. I'm getting a phone call. BRB.
Does what she wants, does what she feels. She's gonna do her, she's gonna keep it real. Cause she is variety. Variety. Cause she is variety. And she will be our bee. She will be our bee. Oh yeah, variety princess, princess. Oh yeah, variety princess, princess. Oh yeah, variety princess, princess. Variety princess, princess. Does what she wants, does what she feels. She's gonna do her, she's gonna keep it real. Cause she is variety, variety. She is variety.
I'm back, y'all. This game is a little crazy. Okay, so we have Molly, Barbara, Calvin. That's kind of crazy. I forgot that Molly was their sibling. Damn, Edie, you had some crazy kids. All right.
I don't want to make the same mistakes she made. Trying to bury something that's still alive. Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe two, I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself. And found out what happened to everyone else. But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real. I don't know if I should even be writing this. Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me. But I thought you should know about your family. And the history you're a part of. Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now. I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
What do you mean, original house?
And when you look at the house, that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness, any of it seems possible. I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it. What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house? It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one. 3 of the gerbils were mine, 2 had been my fault.
Fucking birds and shit. Oh my gosh. Oh, the one where we were looking through the little thing and it said he like left. I didn't know it was just across there. I thought it was like a different place altogether.
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
Oh my gosh. Molly's has a cat, a snake, or whatever the fuck she was at the end, and then the owl. Wait, where's the shark at? Wasn't she a shark flopping all over the place? Calvin's the one who was on the swing. Sven pretty much built the house. Edie is the great grandma who's married to Sven, the one that had all the pets and shit. And then Walter was the one that walked in front of the train. Yeah, she did.
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away. She could see it poking out of the water at low tide. Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
Oh shit.
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand. But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from.
Gus, Gregory, and
Her
Sam.
dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
Okay, so... Oh, okay. So this is Dawn's... These are Dawn's brothers. And then Sam was her dad. Okay. So Sam was Dawn's dad. So that's Edith's grandpa.
She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us. We never found Milton's body, so my mom insisted we were putting up a monument, not a tombstone.
Look like the same shit to me. Oh, okay, I was wondering that. Okay, so Sanjay... Damn! Everybody in this fucking family dies.
There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself.
This is crazy to find all this shit out by yourself.
But looking back on it now, if she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
Bitch, you pregnant? Oh, I guess that's what you were talking about earlier, Forrest. Yeah, this is a lot of climbing for somebody that's pregnant. You got all this cursed ass shit around your baby. Let's see. What the hell? What the fuck? I didn't even see this ladder. Okay.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common. They were both pretty intense. Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
That's how Mookie be taking pictures in the mirror.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Hmm? Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is strongly encouraged.
Not quite.
What?
Perfect.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it? Please just take the damn picture.
Hey, language.
I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit. Okay, got it.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. That camera's older than you are.
Aw. You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still freezing, though.
Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee.
Hey!
That's a keeper. Still while I take a picture of you.
I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Dawn. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Dawn, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years. Dawn, don't you think you could find something more interesting to photograph? You don't need to waste any more film on me, kiddo. Last time I was with my brother Calvin. Man, that was a great trip. Your grandpa Sven taught us how to fish, how to build a fire.
Dad!
Good eyes, Dawn. Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
Dad, I...
Just breathe. Let me get behind you.
Do I have to do this?
Dawn, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive, you'll need to be strong.
Holy shit.
Great shot, Dawn!
Oh my god! I didn't mean to take a picture of that. Oh, she's crying. That would be me.
Proud of you, Dawn. Always remember that, okay?
Oh, I'm controlling him. That's funny. What the hell?
Sorry, Dawn. Just gotta reset the timer.
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally
so...
normal, Dawn. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about...
Dad!
these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
Holy shit. Wow. Okay. Damn, Sam. Sam, I am. Green eggs and ham. Goddamn. That's
Instead
a
of
crazy
hiding
way
from
to go
death,
out.
Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
He really loved pictures a lot. Okay, Maxine Caulfield. That's crazy. Holy shit. Ooh. His bed looks comfy. Okay, so Kay is coming up. Oh, Kay is probably Dawn's mom. So this is Edith's grandma. Okay. I know, that was crazy. How did she get home? Weren't they just like right outside of here? She probably just walked back. That's crazy. Oh gosh. S. Finch. She was really big on like hunting and pictures and stuff. I like how you can you can like feel their aura, so to speak. Like you can tell what each character was really passionate about, and even though you don't meet them, you kind of get to like get an idea of how they were and whatnot. It's really cool. So I'm guessing I just go back outside. There's no secret passageway in this bitch. That's shocking. That was crazy. Who's had the craziest death so far, guys? I don't know. Let me see. I still don't even know what the fuck happened to Molly and Barbara. But oh, Walter. Okay, Walter was the train guy. I feel like Calvin's was the craziest so far. Yeah, Calvin's was the craziest for sure. I don't know why. His is just, I don't know. His was kind of crazy. I think it might be because why was his the craziest? I don't know why. I don't know if it's because he was so young and he just did it himself, and I don't know. Where the hell am I supposed to go? I feel like I'm missing something. I feel like I'm supposed to go back in here. But maybe I'm wrong. Let's see. No, I think I'm right. I think I'm supposed to go back in here. So let's go back. Maybe his was the craziest to me because I feel like I like killed him. Like, I don't know. I feel like I was there. I feel like I was there. Because I was controlling him when he died. Whereas with Walter, I was controlling him, but then the train hit him. So it was kind of like, with Sam, the buck kicked him. Barbara and Molly still don't know what the fuck happened to them. We're going to have to figure that out. And then there's Odin, of course, but I don't know. I just feel like with Calvin, it hit different because I was controlling the swing.
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
Yeah, hell yeah, they did. Holy shit. Nobody died of natural causes, it seems. Oh shit. Okay, this is Dawn's brother, right? Okay, so this is Edith's uncle. Let's see what happened to him. Wait. Oh my gosh. He died. He didn't even live as long as Molly did. 76 to 77. The fuck happened to him? What in the Pac-Man? Oh, that's so pretty. Holy shit. Somebody suffocated this motherfucker? What happened? Guess we're about to find out, but sheesh. Divorce contract. Oh shit. Sam and Kay. That's Dawn's parents. Okay. Dawn, and then
I can't
this
imagine
is
my
Gus.
mom ever writing poetry, and yet
A poem for Gus. Oh shit. It's about to be some crazy shit right here. Okay, let's go look at. Oh wait, they have lockers? Gus strength, Dawn respect, Gregory teamwork. Values worth having. Okay, let's see what happened to Gregory. In the Circuit Court of the 5th Judicial Circuit in and for Orcas Island, Washington, the marriage of Kay Carlisle and Sam Finch. To Sam, a lawsuit has been filed against you. You have 20 calendar days after the summons is served on you to file a written response to the attached complaint / petition with the clerk of this court located at 3527 Clerks Court Street, Friday Harbor, Washington 98250. A phone call will not protect you. Your written response, including the case number given above and the names of the parties, must be filed if you want the court to hear your side of the case. When was this sent? 1977 is when it was received and served. Holy shit. Damn, Kay. What the hell? What happened?
Do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it.
It's time to... Hold on, sweetie.
So I guess that's Kay.
Sam, I told you I don't want to talk right now.
Oh no. Wait. I think I know what happens.
I wonder what he saw.
I think I know what happens.
What his world was like.
Oh god. There's only one thing that can happen in this bit.
sure he's happy.
I'm sure he's happy is
You
crazy.
want him to be happy too.
Hey,
Okay.
that wasn't me. That was the
Love,
frog.
Sam.
That's crazy. Not Jason laughing. Y'all are terrible. Oh, God. That's sad. Ready, set, dead? Oh, God. See what happened to Gus.
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard.
Oh, that's cool.
My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart. I tried to talk him out of it.
Welcome
though
back,
he'd never
Boris.
met her. We don't need a stepmom, were the words that I
now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
Oh, God. I think I know what's going to happen with this, too.
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to
Come here.
But Gus declined and as a sign held up his middle finger.
Oh, my gosh. Gus. Damn, Gus.
The wind picked up and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
Yeah. Think I know where this is going.
The rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made. The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, "Make the music louder." I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam. But I didn't. Until we found you. She never
Damn,
talked about
Gus.
him, but
Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
I thought he was about to get electrocuted or some shit, but I mean, I guess that works as well. That sucks. I don't know. I feel like his was the lamest death. Okay. Raise flag 7:30, breakfast 8, quiet time 11, duties dawn, sweep trash Gus, mop mow yard Greg, be a baby. Routine jump rope 100 times, jumping jacks 150, push-ups 100, crunches 100, run the mailbox and back. Damn, Sam! That's why the buck had to kick your ass, cause what? They're kids. My God. What the fuck? Oh my gosh, can I climb this? Oh my gosh, it's so exciting.
She moved up to the loft after her brothers died.
She moved up to the loft after they died.
At the time, it was as far away as she could get.
Let's see what this looks like. It's pretty cool. You gotta climb this to get up there. A little rock climbing wall. That's what I thought too, Mookie. Wait, did he just leave him outside while everybody went in? Oh my gosh, no wonder Kay wanted a divorce. Oh, period. Oh, so this is where she stayed? They didn't even get, they should have got, what is it with these people? They have a thing for, like, keeping people's rooms. Oh, yeah, okay, Sanjay is the dad because on Milton's, missing poster, it said he was half Indian. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, let's see. Fly to India, 10 ways to teach critical thinking. Huh, she seemed very studious. To-dos, buy school books, get new suitcase. She wanted to visit the Taj Mahal. Majors, English teaching, geology. Okay, so she really liked to travel and stuff. Okay. The Constitution for Kids.
Religion was another thing my mom never talked about, but I think it helped her a lot after her dad died.
Oh God. Oh yeah, you're right, he did. They all did just go to the tent. That's crazy. I feel like quite a few of these deaths could have been prevented.
She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
Sanjay.
My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English.
Period.
Louis was born a year later.
Uh-oh. Here goes Lewis's story, I suppose. We're getting closer to it.
When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go. I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back.
Okay, so she moved back home. Edith Milton Lewis.
And
Milton loved to
in the house
draw.
Again. The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that.
Oh, so this is when they started building the extra floors, I guess. Oh shit. Okay, we're about to go up these extra floors now. See what this is all about.
And for a while, things were good. Almost normal.
Damn, so y'all are the ones that lived up here at the top? Y'all didn't get tired of coming up here all the time? The fuck? Our family history, fact or fiction?
But it didn't last.
Of course it didn't. Not the curse. Yeah, y'all family is, something is not right. Something's definitely cursed around here. Oh my god, I forgot about this shit. Don't remind me. Relief efforts and disaster. Oh, I didn't even see this. Okay. To teach and to learn. 7 ways to create a fulfilling classroom. Dawn Finch. Their family did a lot. They did a lot of like books and stuff. Oh gosh. What happened now?
The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
The beginning of the end. This is hella creepy. Like, it's cool, but it's like scary. Like, I don't know, it doesn't seem sturdy. Yeah, for sure, right, Mookie?
I think Edie was happy to finally have another painter in the family.
Yeah, he's artsy like his great-grandma, for sure. It's crazy, though. I would expect him to have painted more in here, since this was his castle, but... I feel like he painted more everywhere else in the house. The hell? Okay, never mind. I stand a little corrected. This is really cool, though. Oh, he's cute. That shit does not look sturdy at all. Oh my gosh.
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
Oh, is it one of the flip books? Oh, that's so cool. Achoo. Not him having COVID. This is so cool. The fuck?
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
Damn, why you gotta draw him like that? What the fuck? Why did she draw him like that? Everybody else got all these crevices and shadows and detail, and she just draws Milton like that? What the fuck? That's not cool. Why'd you draw your brother like that? What the hell? Why did she draw him like that? at everybody else. I mean, they got expression, detail. She drew him like this. This game's funny, bro. This game is really fucking pretty, though. I'll give it that. Like,
Mom spent months
gorgeous.
searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors.
So he just disappeared. Nobody knows what happened to him. He came in here and just went poof. What the hell? That's crazy.
Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
I guess she drew him like he drew his art? Oh no. I don't know, Knock. She could have put a little bit more effort into his face. Oh my gosh. After learning how to do animation from a big spot, I have more respect for her. Yeah, I feel like artists in general are just amazing. Like, I think being able to draw, paint, I mean, really any type of art is like amazing to me personally, because I'm an artiste myself, if I do say so myself, you know? Just a different type. Like, I'm more into like acting and, you know, like the performance arts, but I think art in general is just beautiful. Like acting, film, photography, singing, all of it is, I don't know. I feel like the world would be fucked without art, to be honest.
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Lewis blamed himself.
But I think being able to draw and paint, that's like just amazing to me, because I could never. Even like graphic design, like, you know, digital design and stuff is really cool to me too. I don't know how y'all do it. That's why with like my starting soon screen, like the girl that drew this, Taylor, it's crazy how she created this shit. Like, I sent her pictures of my room at the time and she basically just like drew it. It's crazy. And she drew Bow Wow. And like something that people don't realize is on my ending soon screen. Hold on, let me turn down the game a little bit. On my ending soon screen, she has Bow Wow, but she also has his stuffed animals. I'm gonna show you guys. So you guys see the stuffed animals, right? There's the penguin, and then there's the little fox, I guess, and then there's the dog that's laying on his back. So she literally drew them. Like, these are his actual stuffed animals. He has other ones too, but these are the ones he had at the time. And she drew them, so you can see. And then, isn't that cool? You shut your damn mouth, Mookie. Hold on, give me a second, guys.
What she wants, does what she feels.
How about that, Mookie? How about that, motherfucker? That's my actual controller too. That purple and pink controller is a controller that I actually have. She is variety, and she will be Harpy. And then there's the other ones that you guys haven't really seen yet. Some of you guys did. I accidentally showed it on a members only stream. I haven't put those up yet though.
He just spent more and more time in his room until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
Okay, so this is Lewis. But yeah, shout out to the artists. Oh wait. Oh, his room might be my favorite. Let's see. Hold on. Who the fuck would come sit out here? Would y'all come sit out here? This does not look safe at all. What the fuck? Wait, I gotta see though. His room might not be my fave. It might have just tricked me. Girl, pull that shit up. What the hell are you doing? Oh, he bad.
Lewis's room smelled very, very familiar.
Like weed?
That part of him lived on.
Bitch, you're pissing me off. Go in the fucking room. This is cool. Okay, yeah, I like his room. I wouldn't want the weed and all that, but the neon lights and the games and the big ass TV up here with that view, that is fire. What you got over here, motherfucker? Let's see. Through the looking glass. Okay. What kind of games you got in this bitch? Oh my gosh, is his gonna be a game thing? Oh, that's cool. Okay, maybe not. Maybe this is gonna be it. Oh, that's cool. Oh no, what happened to him? I don't know why I'm so amazed by his room. It's cool. This would be cool to stream from here. Like, what the hell? That's awesome.
Lewis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
Well, he gets that from his family members. It runs in the family. You know, dying a lot and whatnot. Okay, Edith. So you a gamer, bitch? Period. I like that. You're pregnant ass. Yeah, right. Nocturne, right. Calvin and Gregory, what? Oh, gosh. Okay, let's see what happened. Okay, this is to Dawn. Oh, God. Oh, God. What happened?
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation.
I had a feeling. I already know what happened.
The trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life.
Oh, God!
He kept working at the cannery, but he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to...
His mind began to what? Ah! No! I don't want to do it. Huh? What are we supposed to be doing? I don't feel safe. I'm scared. What am I supposed to be doing, guys? Ah! I don't play this. What the hell is that? Ah! Oh my god. I'm going to pee. I'm scared. I'm pausing this shit.
What she wants, does what she feels. She's gonna do her. She's gonna keep it real. Cause she is variety. Variety. Cause she is variety. And she will be our bee. She will be our bee. Oh yeah, variety princess, princess. Oh yeah, variety princess, princess. Oh yeah, variety princess, princess. Variety princess, princess.
Mookie wants you guys to know so bad that... Hi, Ella. Mookie Dookie. Oh yeah, that's his new name for sure. He wants you guys to know so bad that on my BRB screen, on the phone is a screenshot of my phone at the time. And the text that's popping up is a text from him. So that's why he keeps saying, ha ha, I wonder who's texting. Ha ha. You need to calm down. This motherfucker about to cut his damn hand off.
I asked him to describe it.
Oh god, I don't like the
He said he
multitasking.
started small. Imagining a labyrinth. He'd feel his way about.
He's not.
Then something moved.
Oh god.
Bats. And toads. And things that have not names. He knew it was all in his head. But he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself. But he found something more. I worried about him then, daydreaming at the cannery. I spoke with his boss, but he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused. Like a whole new Lewis. So I let him go on.
Hi, Michelle. Thanks for the alert.
I even encouraged him.
Yeah.
It seemed very promising.
Oh god, this is getting bigger. The game screen is getting bigger. That's not good.
He'd made a new friend. On the edge of a city he named Lewis Topia. He built the city up slowly, brick by brick. Then he made musicians. And songs for them to play. He talked about starting a band. And he was always humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger. He no longer spoke at the cannery. But his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination. So he could do whatever he wished. He held an election for mayor.
Oh gosh. Are they gonna blend this with... Yeah, I think they are.
Stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him. Conquer a city.
This reminds me of A Way Out.
Push on. New Louisville. St. Louis. He started drifting away from our reality.
This boy was high as shit at work.
Until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery.
He forgot to go home?
Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Louis kept sailing on. In Louisburg, he heard rumors of a beautiful prince. The prince was on his own quest for sinister serpents. He followed the sound of his electric sitar.
What the fuck is a sitar?
His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon. Even then, his logic remained sound.
Oh god. This is what I was afraid of. The game just becoming the full screen.
He knew the world was all in his imagination.
Oh god.
But he was so proud of having created it. In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king.
Oh, okay.
For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck him that the real Louis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace. My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him. Began to forget the world we know. I think it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker. He began to despise the man with a royal contempt.
Nocturne. Shit, I'm just trying to explore. Oh my gosh, I just thought about how it must smell in here. Ooh. Ooh.
I still thought I could save him. Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder. The palace would be packed with his companions.
Their faces. It's a big puffy. Oh, that's the cat they named after Molly.
Insisted on inviting him.
Yeah, that's disgusting. There's an eyeball, guys.
There was only one thing left to do.
Oh god. Fucking knew it, bro.
Bend down his head. I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
That's crazy. Let's see how she draws him.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
Okay, so she only drew Milton like that. That's crazy.
way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie. I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder. I wish we'd stayed. But I understand why we left. My mom ended up leaving everything behind.
Oh God, you have called your servants to ventures of which we cannot see the ending, by paths as yet untrodden, through perils unknown. Give us faith to go out with good courage, not knowing where we go, but only that your hand is leading us and your love supporting us through Jesus Christ our Lord. Amen. Depressing ass shit. Oh, wait. Whoa. Okay. We came from over there.
What happened that night had been coming for a long time. Maybe it should have come sooner.
How high up are we? Goddamn.
But it had to end one way or another. All that's left now is to tell you about that last night.
This looks cozy.
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are
Edith,
very
I
specific.
left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
The power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance, or that Edie had a key to it.
I just realized what you said.
You're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house. Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories! I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight. We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning, okay?
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, The tide went way, way out. It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful. You know, I've seen that house every day of my life. But I never thought I'd go back to it. When the fog rolled in, I lost my way. I got turned around. For a while, I wondered. I started seeing things.
What the hell?
Things I'd forgotten had ever existed. But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me. Or maybe I came back to them. Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it! Let go! I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car. I never saw Great-Grandma Edie again. The next morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone. After that, we moved around a lot. We both tried to make the best of it. A few years went by. My mom didn't like to talk about it, but she started getting sick a lot. The rest happened pretty quickly.
Why?
She got better for a while, and then she didn't. And then I was alone. The last Finch left alive. Until I found out about you. I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is. This journal was supposed to be for you. But now I hope you'll never see it. I just want to meet you and tell you all these stories myself. But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way. This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone.
Were
I
we
want
just
you
in a
to be
coochie?
amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
So that's Edith's son. I got an achievement. Finish all stories. Hold on, I gotta look up some shit. There's some things I'm confused about. Okay, so with Molly, it says she dies from a combination of poisonous substances she ate out of hunger, toothpaste, holly berries, and gerbil food while locked in her room, leading to hallucinations and eventual physical collapse. Representing her mother Edie's neglect and the family's curse of death by consuming things in their worlds. Okay. See Johan's name in the ending credits. Oh, Johan was one of the family members. It says, in what remains of it says Barbara Finch's death is shrouded in mystery, but the prevailing theory within the game suggests she was murdered by a gang after a confrontation possibly linked to her boyfriend. Though the family's tales embellish it into a scary legend of a hook man. The official story presented to the world was a cover-up, but the family's version points to a violent end from a group after an argument with her boyfriend Rick, making her cause of death officially unconfirmed, but likely not supernatural. Damn. I'm just looking up the deaths I wasn't really sure about. Okay, so Sanjay died in India from injuries sustained during a massive earthquake while working as a disaster relief volunteer. Players discover this through newspaper clippings and his memorial shrine in the old Finch house, which includes his disaster relief vest and name tag, implying he was caught in a building collapse. Okay, I didn't pick up on that. Edith died from complications during childbirth. So when we were going through her coochie, she was in the process of dying. That's crazy. After giving birth to her son Christopher in 2017, with the game's surreal final sequence representing her journey through the birth canal to meet her baby, culminating in her death and the baby's survival. Edie died at age 93 from mixing alcohol with prescription medication, likely an intentional or unintentional suicide after her granddaughter Dawn and great-granddaughter Edith left her behind in the decaying Finch house as she refused to leave her family's legacy and remained trapped by the house's curse, though she's seen her whole life unfold within its walls. The replay a story option is now available. Select Edith to play from the beginning. Replay a story? What the hell? Who else did I not understand? I think everybody else's was pretty straightforward. Odin died by drowning when the boat carrying his family and their house from Norway to Washington capsized in high waves off Orcas Island, making him the first to be buried in the New Finch family cemetery on the shore, as he tried to escape the family curse by moving the home itself. The Finch family's curse stems from generations of tragic, untimely deaths originating from Odin Finch's move from Norway to escape it, but ultimately tied to the family's house and perhaps a self-fulfilling prophecy, with interpretations suggesting either a genuine supernatural force or generational trauma amplified by stories and a fear of death/life leading to reckless behavior or neglect. What the hell? What the hell did you say to me on Discord, Ella? I'm gonna ignore you the way you ignored my text for a week. Oh, that's a sitar. Okay, Knock. Ooh, that looks cool. Ooh, Ella. What the hell? That's funny. Sanjay. I feel like... Hold on, let me see something. Okay, I see. So Sven, K, Sanjay did die, but with these, I guess, since they're not actual, like, on the Finch side of the family, I guess that's why they're not attached, I see. They're attached through marriage, I guess. I liked it. I liked it a lot. It was really pretty. Kind of sad, but... I still can't get over how she drew Milton. Look at him. Oh, yeah, hold on. I want to know. I want to see what it says about Milton. Someone said, I've replayed the story a couple of times now. I'm still very confused on what the door is supposed to symbolize or the fact that he bowed after he went through. Of course, that could have been a simple fairy tale around his death, but the fact that the flipbook ends directly after that, and that's probably the last thing he made, it just seems too simple, not right for the game. What are your theories? Someone said, you'd be partially correct. Milton's character was added as a fill-in to link projects between Edith Finch and Giant Sparrow's other game, The Unfinished Swan. His character designed the castle, all the art. It's a 1-to-1 match. Oh, wow. So that's like a little Easter egg, I guess. I've seen a few interpretations of Milton's death, and the one I believe is that Milton was exploring the house and got lost somewhere and wasn't found, which explains the art of the door and why your player character was not allowed to explore the house and areas were sealed off. I believe there are also drawings in some of the crawl spaces and stuff. Oh yeah, okay. That's a cool theory. Because there were a lot of like paintings and stuff, and she said something like, oh, I think Milton's clearly been through here. And some of the areas were sealed off with that shit around the door. Oh, shit. That makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense why the flipbook ends with the door. Someone responded and said, not a fan of that interpretation. The house is large and sprawling, sure, but there's not a lot to suggest if a kid got stuck. is so big and empty, he wouldn't be able to scream and let others around him know he's there. Plus, the family put up missing posters. If he did get stuck and die, wouldn't the smell of decomposition tip them off very quickly? It doesn't make a ton of sense. Someone said it's not correct anyway. Milton never died. Go play the unfinished swan. Someone said, so is that why Edith says maybe one member is still alive? Interesting. Or is she talking about her son? And then someone said, I think it's more probable that she's talking about Milton, to be honest. It has been confirmed by the game's creators Milton Finch is the king in another of their games, The Unfinished Swan. That's cool that they tied that into their other game. Oh, you played that? So you know Milton? Period, Mookie. My interpretation is that he got so sick of the house or the deaths or the ocean it sits next to that he just left. Milton went missing, and the king implies that he left his childhood home, so that adds up. The king tells Monroe that he painted a woman to be his lover, and together they had Monroe, which means that the king, a painter, painted another painter and has a child with his paintings. That is peak insanity, delusional stuff if you interpret it as is. So I think the finished swan is more like Milton reuniting with Monroe after Monroe's mother died and told him this beautiful fantasy story to help his son move on. Instead of thinking that he painted a woman, I see it as him going to art school and his paintings impressed one of the students there, or his painting to making money drew the attention of Monroe's mom, and he taught her how to paint afterwards. The king's subject is probably Milton's works or creativity. He's creatively bankrupt, likely because his lover left. Monroe's mom was likely the same as well because she never finished any of her paintings. Therefore, I think the event goes as follows. Milton left at age 11. He did well enough to be a painter somewhere else under another name probably. He found someone to fall in love with and had a son, and they lived together for at least 1 year. But things fell apart and he and his lover separated. He became a shell of his former self before reuniting with his orphaned son and leaving behind his legacy, his treasure's brush. If you didn't like reading that, just believe in the fact that Milton was the only Finch to have a good ending. Despite Dawn taking Edith away from the house, Edith's son still returned to it, hinting to the fact that Edith had perpetuated the curse, or incompetence and negligence, in her son, and the story should have died with her. Milton managed to create a family and legacy completely independent from the curse. He broke free. He told a different story to his son and left behind something hopeful instead of a curse. What the two games have in common were things revolving around negligence and incompetence. Edie's negligence led to deaths, whilst Milton's negligence led to his subjects to leave, but I think this is the real reason Monroe's mom left. The Finches trademarked negligence. Milton built a whole narrative around it to teach Monroe to be better. At the end of the game, Monroe finishes a neglected, unfinished painting showing that his son had learned what Milton wanted him to learn. But that's just my interpretation. If you contextualize the evidence properly, you can say anything about him, and maybe that way he becomes the canvas and you can paint whatever you want on him, whether it's something aligned with the curse or a happy ending. What the hell? What the hell, Milton? That's why Edith drew your ass like that. Because you abandoned them and broke the curse. Yeah, that sounds like the same game to me, Mookie. So if you replay a story, what does it do? It just replays, like, whatever their little thing was? They did a really good job. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, who was everybody's favorite character?
Her room was like a museum.
Who did I like? Let's see. I liked Barbara. She was an actress. I liked Lewis too. I liked his room. Yeah, some of the doors are like, you can't go through them. They have them like closed off. But clearly he didn't get stuck if he's in another game, I guess. I like looking at the books. I don't know what I want to do now. That was very cool. Thank you, Forrest. Thank you. Yeah. Forrest, I have something for you now. Big bruh. Thank you, big bruh. Poor Sam.
When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
Damn, Sven. Sven, you didn't even really get a story. You just got... This is all we learned about you, pretty much. When did this game come out? This game came out after that, didn't it? Oh, did that game come out first and then this one came out after? So they tried to like tie... That's cool. That's cool. I like when games do that. What did I do, Knock? What the hell did I do? What did I do, Knocky Walkie? What the hell? Where did I go? Yeah. I want to play something else, but I don't know what. I don't think I'm going to do Walking Dead. I'm going to prolong that as much as possible. Milton's deaf in another dimension. He said, peace, bitches. I'm getting the fuck out of here. I don't blame him with this house. Big bruh. Big bruh. Mookie, you wouldn't even be able to stay. How about that? Edie reminds me of the lady in Final Destination. The latest one. If you've seen that movie, you'll know why. But that's who she reminds me of. He drew a door and escaped. Mookie talking about Walking Dead and he wouldn't even be able to stay. I don't want it to end yet.
Even in her 90s, sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
He said, fuck this, I'm out. Alright, I'm about to end this here though. I'm probably gonna stream something else. Probably not Walking Dead. I don't want it to end yet. I don't want it to end, so I'll probably play something else. I don't know what though. So just expect anything. Or actually don't expect anything. Don't have any expectations. Just know that I'm probably streaming again. Okay? Deal? Okay, bye. Thanks for being here, guys. Thanks for the 9 likes. I appreciate you. I'll see you guys soon.